schedule under the Lights desk mate Jimmy Searfoss is over in Texas's oldest town, where Lindale is getting ready to hit the field, and they're using some new technology that has changed their entire season. Jimmy, I know you've got some insight into that Lindale tech that we're going to hear a little more about later on. But first, just tell me about this matchup tonight. Lindale taking on Fort Bend Crawford.
Yeah, Dan, it's a real hazy night. It's a real humid night, as you can tell on my camera lens. It's doing its best to not be in focus right now, but they got to focus in because this Lindale team is doing the exact same team, because this game right now could be a stylistic nightmare for the Lindale Eagles, who are so good at lining up in the middle. But these guys, this Fort Bend Crawford team, is so good at lining around the outside, man. They got one receiver. He's a 4-star. He can basically go wherever he wants to college. His name is Alvin Mosley. He's got 17 touchdowns on the season alone, and he isn't even first in yards. That's Justin Butler, y'all. The strength of this Lindale team and lies in that middle, like I said, not necessarily the outside. So if the quarterback has time tonight, things can get ugly. Now it's not like Lindale is some pushover on offense. You know they can score, especially when they hand it off to Hank Thurman and his 1,200 yards this year. But this one could turn into a slugfest. Look for Lindale in these playoffs, because they're looking to get past the second round for the first time since 2022. They've made it for the last 8 straight seasons, though. I am learning, though, there's some big-time players on this Lindale team are going to be out, like Emilian Johnson and Cam Beeson, who is suffering from an injury tonight. He will be out for likely the remainder of the playoffs. So keep that in mind when we're making our picks later on. Dan, I'm going to toss this one back into the studio, and I'll have more on that technology you're talking about later on.
Yeah, thanks so much, Jimmy. Thanks for that insight, too. Some low-key breaking news here. A couple of key pieces out for those Lindale Eagles. Well,